Skip the lore. So they're serving frosted cake at the wedding, are they? Not if we serve them a defeat first. Blah, blah, blah. Let's read up on the Seaside Kingdom. There's a carbonated sea that's supposed to be quite nice, and it says here to be sure we visit the 4 giant fountains. Skip. Yeah, we're just kind of wrong for this, but that's fine. Da 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 da, boo doo boo doo, doo doo doo. I get it, carbonated sea. Alright, ooh, let's go. Oh yeah. Do I want that hat, the fashionable cap, or the golf cap? I'm definitely thinking the golf cap. That's the play. That's pretty optimal. Dog. Weird. Already secrets. It's another vibration one. That one's so lame. Ah, Nani? Hell yeah. Ooh. What? What? Hold up. Cool, cool. You can't wall jump off like the wall that's right there. That's wild. Trying to think here. Dog, wrong button. So you can't hold your hat there while you do the thing. Okay, so you gotta do it and then hold the throw button. Damn it! Oh, I had it. And then I thought I didn't, so I changed my mind. I didn't know you could, that makes it so much easier. I didn't know you could hold ground pound and then... Okay, that's actually, like, impossible to miss now. I thought it was, like, very picky about the timing. I didn't hold the button again. Oh my god. Just cut my heart in half. There, I got it, but I fucked up. Okay. That should be impossible to miss. That should actually just be impossible to miss. Alright. Damn, I'm bad. Keep. With a moon above the E and keep. Sorry. Like how Goombas just know so much about Mario that they can just see through him when he's doing that. I wonder how you get up there. Sure, I'll figure it out later. Interesting. Save some from us, you scoundrel. Boblaine used to be a beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at him guzzling all of our treasured sparkle water. Look, Bowser Prince. Which way did he go? Let's do something else first. This place is too relaxing, too chill. Easy. The beach house is just over there. What you gotta say, Squawk? Or Talkatoo? Sea gardening, ocean trench seed. Hey, it's that guy. You must wear clothes you can entirely relax in. You're not dressed for the hard, relaxing resort life at all. You may not come in. I mean, I definitely am, but like, I guess I don't know exactly what the set is for here. Yo, pirate hat. I guess I'm not, because I'm wearing the racing hat, right? Or the tennis hat. I guess I'm not, like, there. There we are. I gotta put on the fashionable hat, I bet. Where's your closet? Yeah, and this is a big world. It's got 100 coins. Boing. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Nailed it. Cool. This is a pretty weird one. I bet there's a second moon somewhere. Just kind of like hard to find. I guarantee there's one actually. Dude, this game's amazing actually. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it does a lot of things new, but it also like keeps a lot of things old. Like, they kept advertising as being like back to 64 and Sunshine, but it's really not. It's something definitely new. It mixes a lot of Galaxy's design elements, in my opinion. It just has the open worlds kind of 64. And in my opinion, it's the best that they've ever done of like integrating the styles of like 2D and 3D Mario. Because that's like what the 3D World games were, right? It was like 3D, 2D Mario. It just played like the old 2D games, but in 3D. And this game, like, it feels like a true merge of the two different design philosophies. But that's my little spiel. I've been talking about that quite a bit, but that's just because like I have very hard opinions about like the Mario franchise. It's neat. Yeah, I've been seeing you playing it too. How far are you? Are you already done or? Let's get out of here. Yeah, 3D World's great. I actually never finished it. I can't remember why. I just like never got around to it. But 3D World's great. Like, I was always of the opinion, a couple worlds ahead of you. Gotcha. Like, I've always been of the opinion that like Mario 64 and Sunshine, as great of games as they are, like it's one of those. It's a good game, but it's not a good blank game, you know. And my reasoning behind that is for the simple fact that like classic Mario was all about getting from point A to point B, and 64 and Sunshine had like none of that, you know. So it's like it was like a fundamentally different gameplay concept, which isn't bad, but this game kind of marries them, where you have your world, you enter the world. If you want, you can just run through the world, right? Like you could just start it, complete the objective because it's a very clear objective once you enter every world, and move on, and that's fair. It's actually more linear than I think a lot of people think. Like, this game is quite linear. Which isn't a bad thing, again. Linear is not a slur. People oftentimes think it is. But it's like a throwback in design philosophy. Which is basically what Breath of the Wild was. Yeah, exactly. It's linear, but it doesn't. It gives you enough incentive and like makes it fun enough to explore and do all this stuff, so that it's not a chore. It's not like Banjo-Kazooie or like Donkey Kong 64, where there's so many collectibles that like it kind of ends up like a chore. No, it's just fun. Like you enjoy, you want to do all this shit. Yeah, that's another good point too. Ocean Trench West. Oh shit. I think this is the only action in the game that is only on a motion control, by the way, is the fish attack. Everything else I think is mapped to at least some other button. This might even be too, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, I'm terrible at the platforming in this game, but I think the movement is so good. Like, I've seen quite a few clips on Twitter of some of the epic speedrun strats, and they're wild. Like, it's crazy. Certain hat-throws are mapped to motion only. Yeah, but like that's not an entire action, you know what I mean? There's a difference between like a certain angle of hat and like being able to attack in general. That's true. I'm using Pro Controller. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's like the plot thing, like kind of like how the desert was frozen. Eventually that'll just get over it. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. This is cool. If there is, I must not be there yet. I think this game does a pretty good job, though, of juggling, like, motion controls and not. Ooh, shit. I actually want that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Can you not pick up shells in this? That's right, it's 8-bit Mario, not Mario 3. Dag. Oh, you would. You would. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm tight. This like really makes you examine the 3D space in 2D, which is weird, or the 2D space in 3D. God damn. But yeah, this game's just a joy, dude. There's very few games that I would say like I just like thoroughly enjoy playing. Was that all? That's all I get? I wish I could see it when I'm swimming around though. Even though I know that would be busted and kind of like defeat the purpose. And I never realized you could do like the hop jump during the ground pound animation. I thought the timing just had to be super precise to do it like instantly. I could go in that? Maybe. Huh. Oh shit. Check this out. I got a purse strat. You're not ready for it. Oh shh. I mean, were you ready for that? Godlike, dog. Look at these motherfuckers swinging at me. Yeah, no, I know you can do that in Mario, but I didn't, like, think that you would need to here, which I guess is, you know, might be. I also love the swimming in this game. The swimming in this game's great. Like, they finally, like, again, swimming in a 3D game's hard, right? Like, that's just something that's just hard. But they basically use the way you swim in 2D Mario in 3D Mario, and it just works. True, you're right. No, I appreciate that though. Just don't like the swimming mechanics. Like, the swimming mechanics in 64 and 64 was just so nauseating. Galaxy probably had it best, but that was heavily used motion controls, so it's like, you know, how much do you really want to say you like it? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh wait, I get it. I get it. Oh shit. So I knock those and then I loop back around and I redo it. And then they should stay open or closed or hit. Haha! Finally, goddamn. Ocean bottom maze, treasure. That was really cool. This game does a really good job as well about making the moons substantial, but also like rewarding. I guess like similar to the seeds in Breath of the Wild, how they were pretty non-committal, but they always felt fun to get because like most of them were like sort of semi-unique tasks. This game does that with the moons, but it makes them feel less like a trivial collectible because they're more varied. As well as the fact that they're literally like a plot thing, so. Merci, Dory. Yo, 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 yo. Hi. Resort hat, resort outfit. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm poor. Yo, this is pretty style. Now I'll be able to go through that door earlier. No. I actually I talked about this a little bit before you showed up. So the thing with Breath of the Wild that it did better than any other open world game on the planet. Oh shit. It's think about a Ubisoft game. Like somebody was like, "Oh, Breath of the Wild is basically just a Ubisoft open world game. It's basically Far Cry. It's basically Assassin's." Think about what happens when you play Assassin's Creed and you climb a tower and do eagle vision, whatever, and it reveals the map. Basically the same thing you do in Breath of the Wild. But very specifically, when you climb a tower in Assassin's Creed and it unlocks your map, suddenly, like, you'll be looking at your map, then all this shit appears on it. It's like, you know, mission here, mission there, collectible. It just litters all this shit on your map, and you get a cluttered-ass map. Breath of the Wild, it doesn't put anything on your map. Instead, it expects you to look at the tower, look at the world around you, find what interests you, and then you put the pins on the map. That is such a big difference. It's so tiny. It's so crucial, though. That's the single biggest thing Breath of the Wild did, and it was genius. It's a player-driven exploration. Everything you do is your own agency. Like, it's not even that like the game is necessarily that handcrafted. It's like you craft your own journey because it doesn't oh shit. I was right on the edge both those times when I was trying to avoid it. It just doesn't like fucking jerk you around. Like, that's such a tiny thing, but I'll always preach on it. How important that was to the experience. Gotta open that. Alright. Not ready for this yet then. Cewking. Yeah. I'd argue that there's a very endemic problem to that exact same thing, though, is that when everything feels like it has the same value, like, it feels like nothing has value. Like, I felt it less in Breath of the Wild than Skyrim, but I felt like in Skyrim, I'd be playing that game and I'd be like, oh boy, another Dragger cave, you know? Like, I got bored. And I felt the same thing later on in Breath of the Wild, but nowhere near as dramatic. Like, I still felt like I was having fun, but I was like, oh boy, you know? The same enemies that I've encountered and fought for the past, like, few hours. The big problem Breath of the Wild had was enemy variety. It's this motherfucker again. That's a throwback. But that's just sort of inevitable when you have a game of that size. Like, you can't avoid that. Yo, some air though? They knew. This game, everything feels new, but that's because it's just super handcrafted. Breath of the Wild, there were basically only like 7 enemies, like, in the entire game. Not in counting the, like, sort of bosses. Like, if you actually, like, just go on the wiki and look at, like, Breath of the Wild enemy list, it's super small. It's actually kind of depressing. They don't even have, like, Deku Babas. Or, like, you know, like, Dekus at all, you know? Like, I don't know. There's a lot missing from Breath of the Wild's enemy list. And that would have really helped with variety and making different areas feel more impactful. Instead, it's like, you're in the snow zone, so guess what? You fight the exact same enemies, except now they have snow on them. And you ice. And you're in the desert, so same enemies except lightning. Volcano, same enemies except fire. That was a big problem with Breath of the Wild. In a game that combat-oriented, that's a pretty big sin. But I would argue that Skyrim did the same thing in that you basically just fight a bunch of bandits and draggers. When you have a game that big, like, no matter how many enemies you have, it'll always feel like too few. Because it was basically just Bokoblins, Moblins, and Lizalfos. And then there were like pretty negligible ones like the slimes, the rock things, and that's it really. Like, what else do you fight like in average combat? I got 1 seed for you, buddy. I got 1 seed for you. Not quite enough, but, you know, it's an improvement. Oh shit, I forgot I gotta talk to you. Lizalfos. Oh, did I say Stalfos? No, but I don't count Stalfos as its own enemy type because it's exactly the same as the other enemies. Stalfos is just a variation of the other enemies, just the nighttime version where you have to shoot them in the head. There's a Stalfos Maulin, a Stalfos Bokoblin, a Stalfos Lizalfos. So I don't count Stalfos as an enemy type. It's a variety, just like how Fiery Lizalfos, you know, Thunder Lizalfos, it's a variety. Keese, right, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Although I'd kind of count them in the same thing as slimes and stuff, where they're pretty, like, negligible. It's just kind of like a busy work thing to make you feel like you're killing stuff and not actually providing a challenge. Like, you never, like, directly engage with the Keese. You're just kind of like, I need something to attack. Wizrobes, yeah, Wizrobes were cool. That was probably the best enemy in the game, honestly. They were the most fun, yeah. I remember I drew up a document a few months back about, like, what I would do to, like, make Breath of the Wild a 12 out of 10 game. And it's very small, actually. Like, there's only a couple changes they would have made. Basically, like, add, like, 6 more enemy types. The Lynels, I don't count that as an enemy. Sure, it didn't have a boss leader, but that's a boss, and everyone knows it. Like, it was the same thing as, like, the Hinoxes, right? Ooh, shit. Oh, shit! That's lit. Okay, I didn't realize. Like, it's definitely not fair to count Lynels as an enemy type. The other big thing I would have done is, you know how you have like the 3 weapon type, the 2 weapon categories, you know, melee and ranged. I would have added a 3rd. Use that for the rods, and then add a magic meter. So that way you have 3 things to upgrade: health, stamina, and magic, instead of just 2. That would have made you feel like your choices matter a bit more. And then you can make it so that rods are like bows, where they, you know, you just have different strengths of rods, but then you can choose what spells to fire, kind of like how you chose different arrows. That would make fighting Wizrobes and other enemies super sick.